Do you agree that LeBron is playing at an all-time high?
I'm going to say no. I understand.
No?
Yeah, I would say no.
Wow.
Because there's two sides of the ball. We know offensively what he's doing. He's matching his career average in points, career high in assists, second best all-time rebound. The most amazing thing offensively is his field goal percentage. Usually every player, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, everybody's field goal percentage usually drops the longer you go in your career. 10th, 11th, 12th year. For his to be at 54%, and he's a career 50% shooter, that's one of the most incredible things. I think offensively, we know three-point shooting, this is among the best of his career, third best, I think, ever. He moves better without the basketball. He doesn't dominate the ball as much. So I think offensively, he's playing tremendously. I understand where LeBron's saying this because mentally, I think he's the best he's ever been mentally. And I used to always feel like when he left Cleveland and went to Miami, I thought he sold himself short because I thought physically, and he had the game, he could have led that group of role players, Mo Williams, Anderson Varejao, all those guys. I felt he was good enough to lead them to a title. Past the big three in Boston, past the Kobe Gasol Lakers, but he wasn't mentally ready. And we saw that when he got to Miami. Now he is mentally ready. And he has been, obviously, for several years. But I think when he's on the court, I think there's times where he's experimenting. He's like seeing, okay, what combinations with players work? Can I get away with this? Can I do this? It may even cost him a game here or there. But I think he's at that level where he's in such control, he can do that sort of thing. I think we've seen him. I don't know how you feel about it, Skip. We've seen him hit several clutch baskets, recently. I think mentally,
I saw one.
Don't do that, Skip.
I saw one.
The one of Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
But last night, I don't know I guess that's not clutch, but last night he was huge. So I think mentally he's better than ever. Where he's not where he used to be is the defensive end. And that's the issue.
What wing guy in year 15 worked?
None. But that's my point. It's phenomenal what he's doing for year 15, but we're not judging it by year 15. We're judging it against his earlier career. I think in Miami, he was I'm talking about LeBron James compared to himself.
But you just said Michael Jordan, as great as he was, his field goal percentage was slipping. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So are you comparing them in year 15 or are you comparing them to when they were younger? I'm just curious.
I don't even get what that meant.
You said what's amazing.
LeBron is comparing himself to himself. He's not comparing himself to Michael Jordan.
No, I'm saying
I'm saying on the defensive end,
okay,
he is not what he used to be.
And
in Cleveland, first go round, in Miami, he was a phenomenal defender.
Yes.
And he is ranked of the 326 players who played 500 minutes or more, he's ranked 311th in defensive rating.
And you said what's amazing to you is that when he's in year 15 and his field goal percentage is at 54% when he's a career 50%. You said Michael, you said Kareem dipped. So I'm just saying, are you comparing them to them younger self?
Yes.
Okay, then. So by that standard, LeBron James is at an all-time high because he's shooting.
To himself? I'm comparing LeBron James right now in his 15th year to LeBron James in year 10 or 11.
Okay.
And defensively, he's not what he was.
Let's compare LeBron at 33 to Michael at 35. Just do that, and I'm good. Go ahead. Fire away.
Are we going to take?
Fire away.
Are we going
to have it?
Hold on. Are we going to give? Are we going to give LeBron 2 years off? Okay.
No.
Go ahead. You'll go.
Are we going to make Michael not go to college and play for 3 years? Is that what we're doing?
If he was good enough to do that, he could.
He was playing.
I don't think that you couldn't during at that time. Yeah.
Oh, he could have went 1 year.
You couldn't go straight from.
He could have went 1 year. He could have went 2 years.
Oh, he was a late bloomer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all punishing
LeBron for that. No,
wait, did he bloom?
I ain't punishing LeBron at all. I was bringing up defense and you brought up field goal percentage.
No. I'm just saying. I asked you a question. What guy in year 15 played defense?
That's not the question. The question LeBron James was asked is, are you playing better than ever?
Ever.
He says he's playing.
And he's saying he thinks he's playing better than ever. I'm saying I think he's playing phenomenally, but I think he was better in Miami and toward the end of Cleveland.
Who's his Bosh and who's his Wade right now?
There is none.
Okay. Go ahead.
But independent.
this-
You think since you on this, defensively explain.
No, he ain't. No.
Okay, then that's what it is.
But
Basketball isn't just shooting jump shots.
He's asked to do more now. He can't sit in that chair for 30
He's
minutes.
asked to do a little less than he was his first go-round in Cleveland. That year he led Cleveland to the finals in 2007. He was,
Yeah.
I don't think this LeBron is better, but physically,
No.
that LeBron was
Chris,
ridiculous.
he was ridiculous.
I mean, it's just human nature.
Yeah, he's 25.
That's what I'm saying.
25 versus 30.
Is he
that's-
playing at the highest level of his career?
I
Shannon
believe
Sharpe?
LeBron James is probably playing at an all-time high.
He did say probably, so you said probably.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
But
That's
hold on,
it?
explain
No,
the defense.
no,
That's
no,
all?
I want you to go. Then
What
I
about the
come
defense?
back and I'm gonna punch holes in because what I like to do,
I'm just asking.
I like to kill two birds with one stone.
So, since the new Cavs joined LeBron James,
Yes.
this is a loaded basketball team. Maybe it doesn't have star power, but it's got a bunch of good basketball players, and they go pretty deep now because that bench is pretty strong. Is it stronger than it was before the trade deadline?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you not doing handsprings about those trades?
Yeah.
Yes, you were. So let's look at these 10 games with the new Cavaliers, and LeBron has been off the charts statistically. This is one of the great stretches of his career offensively.
The
He
greatest
is
stretch.
30, you could argue, 30 points, 9.8 rebounds, and 9.7 assists during these 10 games with the new Cavaliers. But your restaurant is open only for those who want to order W's,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So right now in this 10-game stretch, they are 6-4. And at home, with the new Cavaliers, they're 2-4 with victories over a Brooklyn team that's now lost 12 of its last 13 and over Detroit that's lost 10 of its
Keep
last
on
12.
losing, Brooklyn.
Wow, interesting. So that's all you got at home, and you've lost 4 other games at home. So it's not translating. Those sensational stats are not translating into domination. Now, those first 2 games were dominating at Boston, at Oklahoma City. Then I don't know what happened.
But that's what makes it so amazing. That's why it's a team game. Because I take it back, go 13 games. Over 13 games, he's 30, 10, and 10. But it just goes to show you, as dominating as he is, he needs some help. And that's okay, Skip.
But it's not translating into domination on the scoreboard.
Skip,
It's just not.
he's doing his average.
Well, look, I think numbers are different nowadays. I mean, look, when LeBron was earlier in Cleveland, and again, even Miami, his numbers were far and away better than everybody else's. Like, nobody was doing 30, 7-7.
Right.
Okay? When Grant Hill did 21, 7-7, it was phenomenal.
Yep.
So nobody was doing it. Now, with the three-point shot, with the long rebounds, that's why a Russell Westbrook, I think, can average a triple-double because there's more long rebounds. James Harden is getting a ton of rebounds and stuff. So I think these numbers for all these players are a little inflated versus 10 years ago or something like that. So, look, LeBron, what he's doing is incredible.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's his absolute best. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, the guy's second in assists in year 15 in the NBA. Not the, he's second in he's second in the NBA as a small forward.
Highly impressive. It's highly impressive.
I mean, and like I said, over that 13, he's shooting 55% from the floor, 45 from 3. 45%.
Okay, that's not going to last.
What's that over?
13 games.
But we talking, okay, so you're not talking about the season.
He's
a lot of players can have a great 10, 13 game stretch.
He's 38. 38%.
So,
Yeah, 38.
wait a second. Lonzo Ball over his last 16 games is 44%.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
I'm not just
Way
going
to go,
take a
LeBron.
10
Here's
game
the thing.
stretch.
He's shooting 45. He's shooting 38, 39. Lonzo Ball is shooting 59%, and his three-point ball is still just 36%.
Now we're comparing Lonzo Ball to
You
LeBron
said
James.
hold on.
Wow.
Chris Broussard, you out here today that he said Lonzo Ball is more clutch than LeBron James.
Oh, no, you said that?
Yeah, he said.
Say that?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I don't know yet. I know Lonzo in his
What you mean
key
you don't know
moments.
yet?
Well, I haven't seen enough.
You've seen enough to know
I saw him against my Spurs at San Antonio. And you want to talk about clutch?
Did you see him last night?
Huh?
Did you see him last night?
Yeah, I did.
You didn't see? Oh, did you see what LeBron did in the finals to the Spurs?
To the Spurs?
Yeah, in the finals.
Which one are we talking about? 2014, I saw him lose by a record margin in 5 games.
28-7.
Did you bring that up?
28-7.
That was pathetic. So let me go big picture.
Go ahead.
So I covered Michael Jeffrey Jordan in Chicago, his last Bulls run, 1998. And there's no way I could have ever fathomed Michael Jordan standing courtside after a game and saying, yeah, I'm probably playing at the highest level of my career, because he would never say that, because he never needed to say that. I don't understand why LeBron James has to keep telling us how good he is, because he's really good.
But he was asked directly.
Yeah, but
The question.
You just
I don't
humbly
think
dodge.
No.
Yes, you do.
No. Like,
If Jordan had been asked that, I could see Jordan being asked that and saying it.
you know Michael, don't you?
Yeah.
And
I really know.
Yeah, and so you know what he would have said.
He might have said it to me
And-
privately,
No.
but not.
And
No,
what
he
if-
might have said it publicly. He might have said it.
No,
Like all
not
the time.
this.
Why
Like-
not?
LeBron is the biggest self-promoter in the history of sports,
He
and
was
it's not even
asked
close.
a question, and he said, "I think I'm
posts
playing
on
at all
social
time high."
media. Look at me.
Yeah,
Look what
let
I
him.
just
That's
accomplished.
what he got it for.
Michael Jordan would have never done that, because it
We don't know.
speaks. It doesn't speak for itself what Jordan did. It screamed for itself.
We don't know what he would have done because there was no social media. So without having that, things are different
You
now.
have to tell people how good you are. You're not that good.
He ain't that good.
So he's not
He's
that
not that
good.
good.
He's not that good.
You feel comfortable?
In his head, he's not sure.
Yeah, he
come on.
What was Steven Jackson's line? I never can get it right about LeBron. You remember what he said?
He's the all-time great player that needs to be told that he's great.
Yeah, there you go. He needs to be told,
Yeah, pat
or
me
he
on the
needs
back.
to tell you.
Let
And
me-
I don't know why. Just do it. Just
Joy.
do it. We can see.
Hold on. So Joy knows. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. How about to put it like this here? Joy knows she's attractive. Your man got to tell you that sometime too, don't he, Joy?
Every day.
All right then. Well, tell Braun he the man.
I'm going to hit you with this. Who was the greatest self-promoter in the history of sports?
Okay, are you going to say Ali?
Yes.
Okay, but he was doing it to sell fights.
Sell himself too.
He
No,
was
he
also,
wasn't.
yes, he
No,
was.
but he
If
was
you
selling.
read,
He
I've
was
read
hyping
so
the
many
fight.
books about
and
Ali.
he also
it was
did
also
it.
self-confidence.
There was
building
also
yourself
method
up.
to the madness, because he knew he was destroying his opponent
That what Brian-
psychologically.
I agree. He was doing it to sell fights. He was
Yep.
doing it to get to his opponents, but he also was building himself up,
Maybe.
And LeBron
building up
and
his
LeBron-
own confidence.
I was around Ali a lot. He was supremely self-confident.
Yeah, and LeBron is too.
Supremely.
And
I've
LeBron
been
said,
around
I'm probably.
LeBron. He's
And LeBron
confident too.
said, I'm probably playing at an all-time high. And them guys like, oh my goodness, that guy in year 15 playing at an all-time high. Ooh.
Wait,
And you see-
wait. They're all looking at the record and saying he's 6-4 in his last.
And they look at them. They looking at them numbers like,
Wait,
my
the
goodness.
Cavs are 2-4 in their last 6 games at home. Ooh,
But they're on the road now. They're on the road
They're
now.
good on the road. This new Cavs
Did he
team,
tell you what
they
I
got
did?
something going.
I told him, I
they're
said,
4-0 on the road.
I told him, I said, LeBron go. I said, they gonna beat the Nuggets. Bet do.
Well, I know y'all
got
bet the
me.
threes.
Yeah.
You got
Sweet
me.
state.
He was hitting the
He
same-
like
what
reading
what
the
he
Urban
didn't
Dictionary.
point out is that when I made the bet, I did not realize Denver had a game at Dallas that very night, and that Jokic, so the Jokic was on me, Jokic gets yanked in the fourth quarter for lack of effort, and they lost to the Mavericks.
And he saved up
and
for
they
this
were
game.
dead
He
in the
did save
water
up.
last
Jokic
night. They
balled
didn't.
last night.
Oh,
he
please.
was sparked. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, they sparked so much they fell behind by 16 in the first quarter. They were dead.
Hold
in the
on,
water.
hold on, but-
This team is quitting.
No,
This
they
team
don't
is
do that.
falling out of the
Denver?
playoffs. Yes. I'll bet you they don't make the playoffs. Want to bet?
No.
Yeah.
That's just how tough the West is.
Well, there you
Well,
go.
we put something on that Sunday's game.
Yeah.
Old Bron, old Lonzo.
Well, how many points do I get?
Whatever they score.
Hmm?
Whatever they score.
Chris, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.